Joined on the phone today by Joe Reinhart. He's the guitarist for the band Hop Along, and they're playing at the Turf Club in St. Paul on June 13th. Hey, Joe, how's it going today?
Thanks, great to be talking to you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me. Can you talk to us a bit about your band, Hop Along, maybe for the listeners out there who haven't discovered you guys yet?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it indie rock. I think that's a pretty safe blanket to put our band under. And for a deeper description, I would check it out yourself. It's kind of hard to put my finger on exactly what it might be like. I can tell you what I like, but that doesn't mean that's what my band sounds like. So definitely check it out. Hop Along. It's a Google away, and it's not going to be the picture with broken animal legs.
Yeah, I've read that you guys are allergic to genre, so I guess you do hear a lot of influences and styles in the music. So I guess there's no worry about being pigeonholed into a certain style of music there.
That's true, and I guess that's a good thing because then you can't say you don't like it before you hear it.
Well, Joe, of course, you play guitar, and I knew of you guys. I had no idea that Hop Along's been together about 10 years now. It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
No, well, it started as the singer's solo project under a slightly different name, and shortened it to Hop Along and started, we did our first full length, which I produced. I wasn't technically in the band. It was Mark, Francis, and Tyler. And we made a record together and became really good friends. And when they started playing shows on the record, they're like, hey, all these extra wacky parts we made up, I think you got to come play them. And I said, definitely.
Well, I know you guys got a show coming up here in St. Paul at the Turf Club on June 13th. Have you been through Minnesota much before? Have you guys played a lot here in the past?
No, not really. The last headlining tour we did was like 3-ish years ago. So definitely excited to get back there as being the main act, and we'll see how people respond, hopefully positively.
Yeah, definitely. I know you guys sharing the bill with Bat Fangs. Has the tour been going well so far? I know you guys have had quite a few shows already.
Yeah, it's just like, it's always, every time I walk into a room, holding my guitar, I'm like, wow, this place is really nice. It's also really big. I hope some people show up. And then by the time I walk onto stage, it's at least a half-filled room, if not totally filled. And it's a wild feeling. So just, based on that alone, it's been extremely positive experience. And just like, don't take it for granted, that's for sure. I definitely am not.
Awesome. Yeah, the Turf Club is a great venue, so I think you guys will have a great show here coming up, again, June 13th.
I hope you're right. And you know what? I think you are.
So before the show, and I guess after the show, do you guys, have much time to hang around the Twin Cities at all? Is there anything maybe you're hoping to do while you're here?
Yeah, it depends. We're in a van, so sleep for as many hours as we possibly can. And then haul back to the venue, sound check. Sometimes there's some time to walk around, or if it's close to somewhere else we're playing, we might get there early. But there's unfortunately not a ton. They're like, "Oh, you've been all over. You've been touring for years." I was like, "Yeah, but I wasn't on vacation. I had responsibilities and things to do. Even though sometimes it feels like a vacation because you're with your friends playing music. There's not always a ton of time to walk around. What should I do? What should we make time to go do?"
Well, yeah, I don't know. The weather is good. That's the thing. Well, you guys are from Philadelphia, so you kind of understand the weather as far as winters and that go. But, summer definitely a better time to tour through Minnesota, I think.
Perfect.
Well, I know Hop Along just had a new album out not too long ago, Bark Your Head Off Dog. That seems like it's been selling pretty well. Can you tell the listeners maybe a bit about the new album?
I guess I can. It's the best thing we've done so far. So I think it might be a good spot to check out our music if you haven't already. But also all the albums are pretty different feeling. So, if you don't like that, give it a second chance. Maybe listen to the one before it, Painted Shut.
Yeah, it does seem on this last one here, you guys, tried some new things. You got some more strings and harmonies. It seems like a lot of new stuff you guys have tried on this last one.
Yeah, we wanted to get back to maybe using the studio as a little more as a tool. I run a recording studio, so we were able to have the time and take liberties. And it's a little big city, Philadelphia, so if we needed to borrow something or we needed somebody to perform something, it wasn't that hard finding a friend or a friend of a friend to come down and lay down some stuff.
Well, I know you guys got the new video out too for the song "How Simple." And, it seems like you're really picking up steam. I'm seeing you guys around a lot, and of course, you're on tour now, so it's great. Everything's working out so well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not taking it for granted. It's if it all ended tomorrow, I would be like, wow, I got to do a lot of fun things that I never thought I'd be able to do before, and it's definitely feels special.
Awesome. Well, again, Hop Along will be at the Turf Club here on June 13th. I know you guys got a lot of other shows coming up after that, but is there anything else maybe in the works or anything coming up after the tour?
I think luckily enough, another tour. We're going to be home for a little in July, and then we're heading back out again. Doing some overseas dates with the Decemberists as well. But, hopefully we just keep it going. Like I said, we can keep the momentum going, and I get to play music and hang out with my friends, and I think we'll all be happy. And as long as people are going to buy the music and come see it, we get to keep doing that.
Awesome. Again, looking forward to seeing you guys at the Turf Club here, and thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Sure, I appreciate the question. Thank you. Pleasure talking to you.
And again, that was guitarist Joe Reinhart of the band Hop Along. They'll be playing at the Turf Club in St. Paul on June 13th.